Alright, so anyway, so I'm making sure that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure I can go and study upon these papers that I have over here. So I'm not saying these papers over here are never even the ones that I need, but it's actually something I need, and I'm making sure that I always have that nice and beautiful paper going. So it's much more how I feel that I may have forgotten my paper. And now, anyway, that if I've done that, I realize it's much more how I feel. So how I feel is I make sure for myself that I learn something quickly about my life over here. I make sure I just keep moving on then. I make sure I go somewhere right now to succeed differently. I'm making sure I have more enough of what I need. So I have a receipt over here. I have some receipts to say, hey, I gave this much money. I am doing success this way. I'm making sure that no matter what, that I have more than enough of what I need over here. So I'm making sure anyway, that as I grow myself in different mannerisms, I'm making sure I can go right now, and I just go somewhere different now. Making sure anyway that if you forget information that you have for yourself, make sure that you go and just do your life in a way that you can go straight to the bank if you want. So make sure that you understand that for myself now, I'd rather go to just nicely go to the nice and beautiful Officeworks over there. Whereas as I go to Officeworks now, I'm making sure that no matter what I learn, I have to be learning something nice and beautifully differently, and I have to learn differently upon understanding that if other people are blocking your view, then guess what happens? Make sure you just learn how to just deal with it, and deal with it in a way that you're learning how to grow yourself. So what I do now is I focus upon understanding that no matter what, that as I grow, I shall succeed, and understand that no matter what, that if other people never pick up your business card that you gave them, and if they place it somewhere on a table somewhere, then guess what happens? I mean, make sure that you understand straight away that if you're giving these business cards to people who, let's say, never bring it with them, then guess what? They're never really that much more into you that you actually believe. I mean, say. So make sure you understand that the thing is that if I give you my business card and you grab it and you walk off with it, then you're more into me than somebody who looks at my business card and puts it on a table somewhere and walks off without the business card. I mean, understand? Whereas now I'm learning very quickly about making sure that you understand that there are people out there who do that, and because they do that, then you understand straight away how much interest they have about your business. I mean, in a sense, so focus on understanding that they, at some level, do love you, but it's more how they feel that they need to place it on the table so that they can go and do something greater for themselves. So make sure you understand anyway that as you grow, you shall learn and prosper. So what I need to do personally for my success today, and understanding other people have woman and pleasure and all this, and guess what? I promise you, my personal success says, hey, today you have to speak more words. I mean, today I have to do more for my business. I mean, today I have to make sure that my business today is succeeding, and I have so much more to give and so much more to do today than ever before. So as I love my life, I make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to make sure that I'm much more than yesterday. So as I focus upon living my life differently, I'm making sure I'm always looking at the road, making sure that I never ever cause an accident with my car. So making sure always to go and do something I've never done before quickly. Because the whole point for me today is to make sure that I'm doing much more content. So as I do much more content, I'm focusing on making sure that you guys have what you deserve daily. So what I'm doing is I'm going and getting my beautiful business cards now, and then I have to go and promote my business to people. So where do I go? I can go over here at Busby. I can go and put my business cards on people's cars over here, or I could do something in terms of nicely go and place my nice and beautiful car over there at my Bolter dad's house first, and then just straight on the bus to Liverpool. So I can go to Liverpool, and I go to the bank somewhere. I have to go to Liverpool Bank over there, and I go to a different branch over there, because I never want to go to the same branch to do anything over there, because I understand that they are people who are shifty about me, and they're holding back information from me from now on. So I'm understanding that no matter what, just move on from those people quickly, and I make sure that I never show my face to people who are holding back information from me. I can straight away see right away about people who are holding back information from me. I mean, you must understand that what's important is understanding that they have problems in a way that I can see it, and I make sure I've never had problems, but I'm making sure that no matter what, as I state that, I'm saying the truth, and that's what I see. I see that people have problems, and I can always state the truth. I can say, hey, I see that you're very angry at me. I can see you look very angry at me. But if I say that, then you actually cause anger at me, then make sure you understand that it's happened, in terms of it did happen to me before, where I said to this guy that looks very angry at me, and then he really did attack me. And he did attack my technology, and he did attack my nice and beautiful technology at basking performances. So what does that say? I realize somebody out there is trying to control you and your words. I love it. Because they're saying, hey, never say that. I mean, they're saying for you to never say that to them. I mean, they never allow you to speak like this. I mean, they never allow you to talk. I mean, they never allow you to talk to you. I mean, they never allow you to do something. I mean, they're trying to say, hey, no. When they're saying no to you. And they're saying never talk like that, and they're saying never do this with your words, and they're telling you this and this and this, and they tell you to follow orders, and never follow their orders. I understand? Because they are the ones following other people's orders. I understand? I mean, guess what? I promise you, that's why I'm saying that this world wants to take away your freedom. I mean, these people that you see, because of these people that you see, want to take away your freedom. I make sure that I never want to take away your freedom. I want you guys to have more freedom. I promise you, all these people are so jealous of me that they never allow me to do something in front of them. I promise you, they never allow me to do something in front of them. I mean, understand? I love it. I promise you, if I do so much more in front of them, I promise you, at some point they say no. And they say no. And they say no. And they say no. I mean, what are you saying no for? I mean, why? I mean, why don't you let me to live my life? I mean, why don't you let me to live my life? I mean, why? I mean, understand? I mean, go say no to your mother in life. I mean, make sure you're never saying no to anybody in life. I mean, make sure you're understanding that. I mean, make sure you understand that people never want you to speak those words of yours. I mean, they can never stop you from speaking words, man. I mean, they may say never talk to yourself. I mean, they may say never speak to yourself, or never groom yourself, or never brush your teeth. But make sure you're always brushing your teeth. I mean, make sure you're always speaking to yourself. Because people are trying to block your words and trying to block you from living a successful life, guys. So what you do is slow down all the way so that other people can hit you from behind, please. Because never ever rush into a driveway, please, because of somebody else who's fucking speeding behind you, and just fucking brake all the way so they can hit you. I mean, understand? Because that's how it is, yeah? I mean, make sure you understand that straight away. I mean, straight away, make them hit you, and then do photos of them. I mean, do photos of them so quickly that, hey, you say, why did you speed in front of me? I mean, why did you speed so much? I love it. I mean, then you get 5,000 or 10,000 bucks from them and move on. I mean, you understand? And that's how it is, yeah? I mean, why are you fucking speeding behind my ass with a car? I love it. I mean, fucking brake all the way, yeah? I mean, fucking brake all the way and make sure they hit you. And that's it. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, what? I mean, why aren't you looking when I brake? You understand? I'm pretty sure, though, make sure you understand that what's amazing is try to understand this. That if you want to do that, I love it. I'm pretty sure it's more how you understand Jesus Christ never tries to do that. You understand? I mean, Jesus Christ never tries to make that kind of accident happen. I mean, understand? I mean, make sure you understand that what's important is focus on understanding that every single day, just learn how to go and do greater. I mean, understand? I mean, learn how to actually just do your life in a way that you have every kind of decision to make sure that you're doing a greater job to focus upon something that's helping your life. So if you help your life to succeed, then make sure you understand that people out there are trying to block your words, and they're trying to block you from information, and they're trying to block you from success with information or communicational words, or they're trying to do something to never help you to grow all the time. So as you're actually seeing something that's actually helping you move forward, just make sure you say, I thank you. Make sure you're just enjoying yourself, and make sure that if you walk away from them, then it's like I thank you. I mean, in that sense, so what's the point is understanding that no matter what day, it's just like that, isn't it? So make sure you understand that if you walk away from people, you're saying, I thank you for that. I mean, in that sense, so make sure you understand that you just never try to cause an accident in a way that you never try to cause an accident of trying to hurt yourself. We never try to hurt yourself and other people. Because if you understand, if you brake and then they hit you and then they swing off to the left side and hit a baby, then guess what, I promise you, then you understand straight away how stupid you look. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that. I mean, make sure you're never trying to do anything to help yourself to succeed. I have no worries. I thank you. Whereas other people just want to go in front of you always. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that they never fucking care about you. I mean, when you're understanding, you just give them way. I mean, you just say, you go first. I mean, they say, yeah, I deserve to go first. Oh, yeah, you go first then. I deserve to go first too. I mean, in a sense, so just give way anyway. Just be the one who's giving way to them. I mean, in a sense, because that's how it is, guys. So what you focus on in life is making sure that you're learning quickly upon what you need to do to succeed daily. Is what you need to do. So focus on just making sure that you have all the receipts and everything to make sure that you're learning how to grow. So make sure you understand that as I grow myself over here, I have all these papers to make sure that I learn better to deal with everything much greater. So the whole point for me is to show them my beautiful message over here. So making sure that they want to see Danny over here. So making sure that anyway, that what I do is I show them my beautiful message card over here. And making sure anyway that my phone over here in terms of my wallet has my beautiful receipts over here. So making sure anyway I can show them my receipts over here with my phone. And making sure that today I can go and return some nice beautiful aspects of life over here. To go and focus upon going to the nice and beautiful library over here. To go and literally dwell upon giving them nice and beautiful knowledge about my life. To make sure that I can go and sit around and do my business, and I can just go and live my life in a different way. So I'm focusing on making sure I'm doing something different for myself. And now if you have receipts from the actual day of your nice and beautiful, let's say, Mounties, or your nice and beautiful, let's say, public speaking event, then just make sure you show them on a day that this is your receipt if they ask. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you keep it somewhere with you. Make sure you're keeping some papers with you so that you can reference everything. And so you're keeping receipts with you until the day of the event. And then once the day of the event finishes, and make sure that anyway, from that point, you're learning quickly upon what you need to do to succeed. So what I do now is I make sure that I'm just going to give out all my business cards today. I promise you once that's done, I promise you it's first I have to go to the bank. I have to go to the Liverpool Bank over there. And I just go by bus. I go by bus over there. And make sure I go walk a new way so that other people will never see me. And I go focus upon something that's new for me. So I'm delivering content in a different way, and I'm making sure I'm very successful. So as I'm very successful, I do a great job. So what's important for me is I'm here just realizing something that I'm just going to grow myself in. I see how much people care about me, and it's more how they go and serve other people first before me. And that way I'm learning very quickly that it's the case. I mean, in a sense, so what I do is I just go and focus upon something that's helping me move forward. So as I move forward, I'm doing greater and greater and greater. I'm focusing on making sure that I have more enough to succeed with, and I realize that when other people are serving other people first over me, then I make sure anyway I'm just moving away from those people quickly. I mean, in a sense, so imagine when you come up to me but I serve other people over you. I mean, how's that feel, yeah? I mean, it's like somebody's been wasting my time. In a sense, so no matter what I do, I waste time. I want to make sure that I'm doing something great for myself, and I'm making sure that no matter what, that they're just taking their sweet ass time. I mean, in a sense, so make sure I understand that at the 9-to-5 job is what they do. So I'm focusing on making sure. I just had to pick up my nice beautiful business cards over here. Thank you. I realize now I'm always delivering content. I'm delivering something that's actually helping me move forward. So I'm learning something different. I'm learning how to go and be more about myself every single day. To go and deliver whatever I need to do to succeed differently is what I do. So as I focus and grow myself differently, I'm making sure I can go and become the best version of myself daily. Go and do my life differently. So I'm looking always to see what's happening. Thank you very much. I thank you. So now, anyway, I realize that no matter what, I can see straight away I have some business cards over here, making sure that I can go and print anything I need, and making sure that anyway I just go and bring everything over here. I get my rubbish and I just place it in one nice and beautiful jeans pocket over here, and I just go. Alright, now what's important for me is understanding straight away that as I go and do great for myself, I'm making sure that I can go and deliver. But what I need to do always is I focus upon lifting myself, and I never want to wait at Officeworks anymore for anything. So I just make sure that I just go quickly. I go quickly to just book my business cards, and I pick it up in a better time. and no matter what, I never have to wait. I mean, and the whole point is, yes, I may have to drive there, but it's much better to drive there than to wait at Officeworks. I mean, understand? So make sure that no matter what, that you're learning very quickly upon understanding. I have some beautiful aspects of life over here. I have some cards over here. I can go and promote my name right now. So what I do is I understand it's a perfect opportunity to do so. I have time. I realize that no matter what, it's much more important that I go around these cars over here and I go and promote my name very quickly, because I can see straight away that what I can do now is be ahead of the game about that. So what I do now is just go and focus upon going around these cars right now. And now I understand that no matter what, that if I do that, I realize it's more how I feel. So how I feel is I have the car right now in terms of my biological dad's car, but Jesus Christ says just go and promote yourself really quickly, and I just go and do that. And as I go and grow myself quickly, I make sure that I go and study upon how to just do better for myself. So as I do better, I bring my nice and beautiful shoulder bag with me, and it's more how I feel that my shoulder bag is here, but I never leave it in the car. I make sure that I just go and dwell upon bringing my nice and beautiful bag over here, and that's why I understand that no matter what, I have everything that's nice and beautiful for me right now, in a way that I'm learning how to grow myself quickly. I love it. I never need a smoke. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning quickly upon life itself, making sure to just go quickly and just deliver my business cards and my red business card today. And I just want to see the look of my business cards over here. So let's have a look to see what's happening. So this is one of my business cards right now. I'm saying that is what I fulfill straight away. Making sure I have some other business cards over here, and making sure anyway that since I can see what's going on over here, I realize that's one of my business cards as well. I'm saying anyway that I may have more boxes over here. I have more than this, man. I realize now, because I see that happening, I realize that what I want to do is I did print more than this, and what I want to do is go back into Officeworks over here, because they gave me something over here, but there's always more that I did print out, and there's something more I have to print out, and it's something that is happening for me now. I have something different. I have to go and print my other business cards, but I did do that already. Alright, anyway, so what I do is I go back into Officeworks here, and I just go and show them my other tickets. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I did print it. I did print these business cards. And what I want to do is go back to them again, because I believe that they never did print my business cards. So I'll make sure that no matter what, that at the moment, I believe that they're printing my business cards. Or else that no matter what, I understand that I did print my business cards. I do have my business cards in terms of life. I have everything I ever need. So making sure that no matter what, I just go and tell them anyway that I need to get my other business cards. And as I go and grow myself over here, I'm saying that's why keep your receipts and check out the boxes. I mean, check out your boxes from your nice and beautiful packages of what you have, and focus on understanding that's much more how I feel. So how I feel is I understand that they're trying to do a service, but I'm understanding that no matter what, I want to see what's actually happening over here. So I'm actually focusing on delivering content very quickly upon understanding that my life is moving forward differently, and I did give the money. I did give the money for everything, so what I want to do is my life differently, and make sure that some papers over here I can throw away, and other papers I can keep it for myself over here. So making sure that other people just trying to waste your time always. I mean, they're always trying to waste your time, in their sense. So what you do is understand that they never even look at your papers, and they never look to see exactly what you're doing. I mean, in a sense, so realize it's because I understand straight away how to actually do my life much greater now. So I'm understanding anyway that they are very, very stupid people, because they're never giving me a service of what I need. And what I'm understanding right now is I'm finding out about them right now upon how they treat me over here. They treat me very, very bleak in a way that they never ever treated me in a way that I need them to treat me. First they're trying to degrade me. First they're trying to degrade me, and I understand it. And it's because I came in 2 papers, but they give me 1 paper only. In a sense, to make sure I understand that if I give you 2 papers, then you give me 2 papers. Understand? And that's how it is, yeah? I'm not saying that no matter what, if I give you $1 million, then you give me $1 million. Understand? So that's the thing, yeah. So they're treating me unfairly over here. And I can see it. I can see how Jesus Christ understands that. I'm understanding anyway that what I need to do is focus upon loving my life differently. And this over here is a offer over here. It's a decline over here. And what is this over here? I mean, this is something that I want to show myself over here. It's more how I feel. So how I feel is they may be doing a great job anyway, but making sure that no matter what, they're asking quickly upon what I need to do over here. So why is the printing of the receipt over here like this? Well, it's more how I feel, yeah? I feel that I gave them the money. What is this over here? It's more how I feel that no matter what, they have to go and ask them anyway to see exactly what's going on over here. So making sure that the receipt number over here is a different number, but let's have a look all the way. Making sure that no matter what, that if anything is the case, making sure that I'm learning very quickly upon what's going on over here. Making sure that no matter what, that I gave money over here, and I gave money differently. And it's different times. I mean, I could see different times of receipts over here. And I understand straight away that it's more the case where I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon what's happening around me and why it's happening to me. So I'm understanding that no matter what, I just focus on delivering content, and I focus on making sure I have more than enough to succeed with every single day to love my life. So what I want to do is, I never get into an argument, but making sure that no matter what, I just go and ask them. I have 2 receipts over here, and they are people who just are trying to blame me for something. I mean, in the sense that what I do is I move on. I can see that no matter what, that as I grow myself, I'm looking to explain myself, and I'm looking to grow myself in my content. So to just make other people wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Actually, I see their customer service is rubbish. I mean, never make people wait for anything. I mean, make people never wait. I mean, make them pick up their own packages over here and just make them never wait, please. I mean, the sense. So I realize now what's important is making sure that if you're learning something about life, then make sure that you're learning how to go and dwell upon something better. So what I do is I focus upon understanding that no matter what, I learn very quickly that it's just momentary, where I'm focusing on my life and I focus on uploading my Instagram photos while I'm actually at Officeworks, and I'm doing my business cards and I'm doing my Nice and Beautiful uploading as well. I'm focusing on making sure that I have to go and dwell upon something that's helping me move forward. So as I move forward, I focus upon understanding that I have to deliver Instagram photos while other people are trying to make me wait. And I'm just going to do my Instagram while other people are trying to make me wait. I mean, in a sense, so I never waste time. So I'm making sure that I'm learning quickly upon what's happening over here. So as I focus upon understanding that as I learn, I grow very quickly. And I focus on understanding that they're never trying to kill me. It's more how I feel that I'm making sure that I'm growing myself anyway. Otherwise, now as I grow myself, I'm making sure I'm doing a greater job for myself. I'm making sure I do nice and beautiful life aspects over here. I'm making sure I'm doing the greatest job of my life. But as I do the greatest job for myself, I'm making sure I can do something to help myself move forward is the whole point, yeah? Alright, anyway, so as I move forward, I succeed in different ways, and I'm making sure I have more than enough content to deliver daily to make sure that no matter what, that as I grow, I can give people my nice and beautiful business card. So I actually understand that I understand that this one over here. But actually now I understand that everybody deserves it. I make sure that I focus upon something over here. Focus upon, it's more about how I feel about everything. So as I grow, I understand that they are just trying to waste my time, and I understand that. So it's more how I understand anyway that I'm never trying to waste my time. So make sure you understand that they are wasting their time, and that's why. So as I grow, I focus upon understanding that I'm just going to deliver, because that way I focus upon understanding that there's always more to come and do. So what I'm doing is I offer business cards to everybody, and I focus upon understanding that it's more about that, and it's more about understanding that I need to go and grow myself. I have 2 business cards over here. So you gave me the one. I mean, you gave me one printing, but I have another printing as well.
To pick up?
I have two pickups. So that's one pickup, and there's another pickup.
300.
I can say
photos?
I did do 600 photos.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. go and dwell upon giving her my business card as well. So making sure I can go deliver myself a lot. I'm making sure that I can go and see what's going on around here. So I'm focusing on just doing my content over here. So
So you've got one lot of 300, so another 300.
I have another 300, yeah. I did that yesterday. I realize now, anyway, I realize that it's more how I feel, that it's more how I'm just doing my life, and they have it over there. So I'm focusing on doing my life in a different way, and I'm focusing on saying that they have my business cards over there. So I'm focusing on doing my nice and beautiful life over here in a way that I'm growing. So I have to be growing myself quickly, and I have to make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning quickly upon what's happening around my life. So as I grow, I succeed differently, and I'm just making sure I'm very quick to the notion to promote myself as much as possible. So always check your boxes and check out your packages, because sometimes they never pack up and they never give you what you asked for. And so you have to go back and ask again and again and again, and eventually I promise you, it's asking you shall receive. In a sense, so every single time just ask more of life and ask for everything in terms of information. It's something you're looking for. You're just looking for information from everybody. If you keep asking them, and if you keep asking and asking and asking, well, eventually they open up to you and they say, hey, that we're free or something, and they want to be with you eventually. But if you're never asking, then you must understand that those people who ask deserve. So make sure you understand, when I ask you for $200, I deserve it. I deserve the information about that. I'm deserving that information. If I ask you for $1 million and I say, I ask you to give me $1 million, and I'm like, well, I'm asking the information about that. In a sense, no matter what, I always get what I deserve. In a sense, as I succeed, I'm learning very quickly upon asking more and more about the information of life, so I can go and really do much greater, faster. So that's the whole point, yeah. I thank you very much.
Yeah,
I thank
sorry
you.
about that
I have no worries. I thank you. I'll just give you one of my nice and beautiful invites. I thank you. Alright, now what's amazing over here is I focus upon understanding that as I give my nice and beautiful way of life over here, I'm focusing on understanding that I can see these people's reactions in a way that look very upset about me giving my business cards. So what I do is I move on. And as I really focus upon understanding that Jesus Christ can see that, or actually it's more how I feel. She's just unprofessional about her communicational skills. So I move on. I realize that she really hates me. I can see Jesus Christ's face over here. I can say she really hates me that I gave her my business card, man. She just really did just flaunt me in a way that it's like I gave you my business card and you're like, fuck off. Just like that kind of look. In a sense, so I move on. She's so jealous of me. In a sense, so I let her be. I make sure all the time that it's more like, get away from those people right away, please. I'm very generous to give her something. It's like Jesus Christ is giving her eternity in life, and she reacts like that. Exactly like that. It's so ugly to me. It's so ugly to me. In a sense, because when Jesus Christ gives you eternity and you're like, fuck off, and you look like this fucking jealous idiot. Come on, man. I love it. Never look like an idiot, never look like you're jealous or anything like that. Say I thank you. And anyway, she said I thank you, but her reactions to me over here, I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? No professionality in a way of words over here. She has no words to give me here, so she just grabs it and fucks off. I'm not saying that Jesus Christ says for my hair over here that my hair is actually doing great. I'm actually saying that I want to do greater with my hair. I'm saying that no matter what, that since I understand straight away that I just go and grow myself differently, and I focus upon understanding that I have compassion anyway. I just move up, I move forward. I focus on understanding that it's more like that, and I can see how they never like me, so they waste my time. I promise you, they're trying to waste my time. In a sense, so anyway, I move on. I make sure to see my business card over here, and I focus upon understanding that as I grow myself, I succeed. I have different promotions over here, and this is such a beautiful business card that Jesus Christ can see this. Wow. It's more how I understand that no matter what, I always ask Jesus Christ to see this one over here. It's nice and beautiful. Every single day I'm focusing on understanding that this is the business card to success. Now what I want to do is I want to give people my actual business card over here, and I'm focusing on understanding that what I do is I have different business cards over here, and I have my Instagram business card, and I have my also my other business cards over here. So it's more how I need to promote my events. As I promote my events, I just go to these people over here quickly to do that, and I just go and really dwell upon bringing my bag with me and just go and promote these business cards here and make sure that no matter what, that as I promote I succeed. I'm successful. I'm always successful to some degree. I'm making sure that as I give these last papers of my previous business cards around, I make sure always that there's more enough cars over here for me to go and do that for myself. So what I do is I quickly just go and study life in a way that I make sure I have my car keys, in terms of my blog with dad's car keys, and have something now to deliver. I'm not saying that no matter what, it's more how I feel. That Jesus Christ is understanding that I'm just doing greater. And I'm not saying that what I need to do now is just go around cars over here. And I just go around cars quickly. And I focus upon understanding to start from one side and I just go the other way. So make sure always that all these cars over here have my business card right now. So making sure no matter what I do, I'm focusing on helping myself to succeed, guys. So I'm making sure that everybody here deserves my business cards. So what I do is I focus upon delivering my business cards in different ways to make sure I'm promoting myself differently. And or as I promote myself differently, I'm looking to understand exactly how success works. So what I need to do is promote my event as much as possible. I mean, understand, because I want to make $20,000 on the day. I asked for $20,000 on the day of my birthday and more. I mean, I'm asking already for 100 people to come to my event and to give me $200 for my event. And that way I understand that no matter what, I give people information they deserve on the day, and I deserve it. So what I do is, the more you ask, the more you shall receive. I mean, in a sense, so I make all the money. I make all that money come true for me because it's the actual knowledge. So the knowledge right here, in terms of the business cards of what I'm asking for on the day, is happening regardless. I'm getting that knowledge. I'm getting the knowledge of that day. Otherwise, it's a process of information. So I'm understanding that all the money on that day that I can get, I get it on the day, I promise you. Because the information is what is happening. So all I do now is I focus on just delivering content in a way that's helping me move forward quickly. And just go car by car, very quickly, to just promote my events as much as possible. But what I'm doing really is I'm promoting my events for the future. I post one business card on people's card, in terms of people's cars, and right now it's 2 business cards, but then I go to 1 business card, and people can find me for a lifetime and where I'm going from my events. So this card over here has my Mount Pritchard business card and also my social media card. And guess what happens on my social media card? They can always search up my events for life. I mean, for the next 72 years, they're following me. I mean, they're following me for the next 72 years. So they're asking, I'm pretty sure it's more, I understand that they are coming somewhere along the way. They are coming to my events somewhere in my life, I promise you. Because I did invite them. So for the next 72 years, they're following me and they're following me and they're following me while I give them more information and more information and more information. And guess what? I promise you, somewhere along the lines, they're giving me more money. I promise you, they're going to give me money. I promise you, these people that I promote to right now are giving me money on the way. Because I have to. I promise you, if I send you a business card 72 years ago, and you've been following me for 72 years, I promise you, of course you're going to give me money, yeah? I mean, of course you are. I mean, if you've been following me for 72 years and you understand I'm out there somewhere and there's an event happening around me somewhere and you've been following me for 40 years and 40 years ago I gave you my business card and finally you get to see me at your events in terms of your city or somewhere where I've been promoting myself, and I understand I come to your city on that day, but you've been following me for 40 years. I mean, do you come and see me? I mean, of course, yeah. So I understand that anyway. I have 72 years of life and more to go and deliver my content. So what I do is I focus upon understanding straight away that I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed. I mean, in the sense, so I'm always focusing on promoting myself in different ways. So as I promote myself, I look for different improvements all the time to make sure I'm very successful upon life. But if other people deserve my business cards, then they ask me for it. Or should they ask straight away about what I'm doing? So if you want to promote yourself and you want to do greater and greater, then make sure all the time that you're focusing on delivering the best content for yourself, is what I'm saying. So just keep promoting yourself, because each business card that I give out Actually, people can follow me for 72 years regardless. Actually, this is a 72-year promotion and more of myself, because my business card is always remaining Danny Milivojevic online. So once I understand to just show them my name, I just show them my name regardless. So what I do, regardless of my events now, is I go and really get these business cards and I start putting on cards as much as I can, regardless of my events, and if I have events or never have events. I just go and promote my business card. I mean, understand, because they are following me for life. I mean, they're following me forever. I mean, understand, because they can see me online. I mean, they can follow me straight away. And it's much better that I go and say this to you, that I went in Newcastle and I was calling people up and I was sending them messages online, and I went to get the yellow books. I had the Yellow Pages book, which is all the business numbers in town, and I'm hundreds and thousands of business cards around town. I mean, understand? But guess what happens with that? I can do that now. I can do that with audios. But the thing is, Russia, I never want to do that anymore, regardless. Because the thing is about calling people in Yellow Pages and calling them personally to promote your business, or messaging them personally online, it's so long of a process that what happens is you may be sitting down for 12 hours doing it. I mean, it's so boring, man. I mean, it's so boring. So what I'd rather do is do business cards. And as I do business cards, I go and succeed by giving people my business cards. I just go and realize this, that you must understand. I just gave over 20 of my business cards in the most recent 5 minutes. I mean, and how do I do that? I mean, I make sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon doing something great for myself. So as I promote my business cards, I'm successful. I'm successful because I choose to be. I choose to be much more than yesterday. I mean, in a sense, so as I'm actually growing myself and what I have over here, making sure I always deliver something of content for myself. So just understand, it's much greater for you to promote your business cards on people's car dashboards than it is to call them personally, and to also understand that it's much better to go and promote your business cards on people's car dashboards, where the front dashboard screen is of where they drive, than it is to message them online about your business. I'm promising. Why is that? Because I see all business here. Promising, in the next hour I can give over hundreds of my business cards and more. And you must understand that I have more business being able to give you my business cards quickly by going car to car and printing personally all these business cards, and making sure that I have more enough success all the time to focus upon loving my life differently, and making sure that no matter what, that I'm learning the art of whatever it is. So I'm focusing on understanding how this guy just seen me over here, but I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do. And as I focus upon my life always differently, I'm making sure I'm inviting people, and I'm focusing on lifting my life to improve myself. And as I lift my life to improve myself, I understand that some people may see you promoting your business cards and whatever it is, but I understand that you just need to grow. I mean, you just need to grow yourself differently. I mean, you just need to go and do something that's helping you grow. So you're focusing on making sure you understand. I look very professional with my nice and beautiful phone over here, where people can see I'm talking to somebody on the phone. And it's very professional. It's more entrepreneurship today than ever before. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that since I'm actually promoting myself on people's cars today, I mean, guess what? I understand that no matter what, it's much more faster for me to promote myself on people's car dashboards with business cards than it is to, let's say, go and call people and sit down for 8 hours. Because at least I get to go throughout life, in daily life, making sure that people can understand it's a faster process to be able to promote yourself on people's car dashboards daily. And you get a business card, you print some business cards, and you put it on people's car dashboards. And guess what? I promise you, straight away, you understand that they receive the message. I mean, straight away you understand that they are receiving your message because it's their car. I mean, of course they're going to drive somewhere, yeah? I mean, straight away you understand that they get the message 100%. But let's say numbers, in terms of business numbers, I mean, you may message them online, but maybe their number is already some other number. I mean, there's no certainty there, I mean, understand? But what the certainty is that you understand straight away that everything in terms of car parks over here, in terms of the nice and beautiful way of life over here, where you understand that there's many cars at the car park over here. I realize I see over hundreds of cars over here I can promote my business today with. I mean, I promise you. And as I do it, I just walk around and just place my beautiful business cards on people's dashboards. And guess what happens? I get more popular, and I always do this because it's much better for me. But before, I was sitting for 8 hours in one spot. I was sitting for 8 hours in one spot. I mean, where's the time for family? I mean, where's the time for family doing that? But with my family, I mean, guess what we can do with my family? I mean, we can go and do the same thing around people's car dashboards, and we place our YouTube channels all in one playlist, and we promote the family together in one YouTube playlist. I mean, my family is all coming into Danny Milivojević's YouTube. I mean, in a sense, so when I promote when Danny Milivojević goes to promote his YouTube channel, then he's promoting his whole family, and my kids all have a YouTube channel separately in YouTube, in my YouTube channel. I mean, the family goes into my YouTube channel. So if I have 1 million followers, so does all my family members. I love that. I realize, why is that? Because guess what? I realize my kid also creates their YouTube playlist or any type of YouTube channel in my YouTube channel. And then they upload their videos in my YouTube channel. And that's how it is, yeah? And then when they promote their YouTube channel, they're promoting my YouTube channel too. And then when I promote my YouTube channel, then I'm promoting their YouTube channel as well. Understand? So it's all together, yeah? So make sure you understand that what's important right now is that you understand I'm very successful, so I'm learning how to succeed differently, and I'm making sure that you guys understand quickly that as I go and promote myself on people's car dashboards, I allow people to see me because I have the confidence over here. I've been doing some busking performances, and because I've been doing busking performances, I'm never afraid to promote myself anymore. Because I've been doing busking performances and public speaking. And because I understand how to public speak and how to do my life much greater, I'm understanding that no matter what, you understand that straight away, you understand that I never again go messaging people with yellow pages like that ever again. Because it's a waste of my time. I'd rather just go and promote my nice and beautiful business cards on cars instead of that. Because I understand that doing car promotions is more certainty for me, where I can go and deliver content much faster, and I can walk around as well. I can go to different areas of life and do real life promotion than online promotion. And this is real life promotion. I mean, real life promotion is much better than actual online promotion. So do you rather go and, let's say, promote yourself on Instagram and give them $1 million on Instagram to promote yourself just on Instagram? Or do you go and put $1 million into having the whole Australia, in terms of life, and all the buses of Australia, in terms of life, advertise you for 1 year on all the buses? Because all the buses in Australia have your name on it, and have all your fucking photos on it for 1 year at least in Australia, and you're promoting yourself to 23 million people in Australia, and you're famous in Australia straight away because all the fucking buses are promoting you in Australia. Or you fucking just go on Instagram and promote yourself $1 million over there, because $1 million on Instagram goes to 300 billion people. There's 300 million people over there on Instagram. I love it. Now, yes, those people can see you, but 1 million people in terms of $1 million may promote you to maybe 10 million people online. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, big deal, yeah? I mean, I'd rather be fucking famous in Australia with 23 million people in Australia than fucking be famous online somewhere with some random people I've never seen in my life. I mean, guess what? I understand that no matter what. The thing is that there's a big difference here. I'd rather promote myself on buses of Australia. I always seen everything. I see everything. But the thing is that promoting yourself on nice and beautiful buses over here around Australia for 1 year. I mean, imagine that. I mean, imagine your name on the front buses of Australia for 1 year, and you give $1 million. I mean, you're famous, yeah? I mean, straight away in Australia, you're famous. And now everybody wants to see you in Australia because you're giving money for that, and you're giving money to help promote yourself like this. And that's why you're nice and great for yourself, and you're making sure you're doing greater for yourself, and that's the whole point, yeah? So the whole point is making sure that if you want to do something like that, then it's much better than going to Instagram and promoting yourself on Instagram, because fuck, those people never care about you. I mean, you promote yourself to people in Africa and China and Hong Kong and Japan, and they see you fucking one time and they never follow you. Because you're never in their Japan, or else in Japan, they may see you on Instagram, but they never see you on the buses over there. I mean, they never fucking see you on the buses. I mean, there's a big difference. Straight away. But if they see you on the buses, the buses will promote you even more. Because why? Because the buses and the bus promotions are much better than the Instagram promotion. I understand? So you must understand that live promotion over here with my business cards, do you rather see me on Instagram ads Or do you rather see my actual personal business cards on your front dashboard of your car? What do you rather see? Do you understand? Do you rather see a millionaire show you their business card personally on your front dashboard of your car, or do you rather see a millionaire advertisement online on Instagram and YouTube? Of course, you'd rather say that it's nice and beautiful to have the business card on your front dashboard, yeah? I'd rather have a front dashboard of a business card on my personal car, for example. So I understand I never have a personal car, but I have a nice and beautiful Uber, and that's my personal car. So my personal car is my Uber. So I'm understanding anyway that since I'm actually learning how to promote myself today, I'm focusing on understanding that I'm promoting my events more today. And as I promote my events, I'm doing something to help myself. And that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is promoting yourself today. So no matter what that, now since I'm understanding that business card promotion is so much better to go and really dwell upon just promoting your business and promote. For every car, I give 10 cents. I give 10 cents to everybody. And that way, they follow me for lifetimes. Imagine you see my name, Danny Milivojevic. How are you going to rub that off your memory? Once you see my name, Danny Milivojevic, now it's with you forever unless you die. In a sense, the whole point over here is focus on understanding that it's just that kind of way. The kind of way of life where you understand that no matter what, you just do your best to enjoy yourself in different ways. So what you do now is realize that I gave away my business cards over here, and I understand that no matter what, I just gave them 100 business cards. But the thing is now that I've been doing it while I'm doing an audio program. In a sense, so the whole point now is for myself to just give one business card. So now I have one business card I'm giving out only, and it has my photos and my Instagram and my YouTube on it. And it has my Mega Drive. I'll show you guys a photo of that. And it has the nice and beautiful date and price and address of where I am. So promote one business card of myself, and it's full of photos right here. So I'm making sure anyway I do a photo so that people can see straight away what I'm actually doing. So as I grow, I succeed differently. I make sure that no matter what, that people can see how I promote my business cards. I make sure anyway that as I grow myself, I succeed differently. So making sure always to go and do as much as I can to succeed differently. And that way I'm understanding that I have more than enough success every single day to focus upon making sure that my life is successful, guys. So what I do now is I promote myself differently. I go and get different business cards. I go and do something different. In a sense, so what I need to do now is go and give out my one business cards. I have one business cards. I have a business card over here where I'm doing success in different ways. I'm making sure I'm very successful upon what I do. So as I really succeed, I make sure always that the nice, beautiful aspect of life over here is that people can see what I'm doing. You understand? So the whole point is just focus on yourself, is what I'm saying. So the whole point is just deliver your contents and just invite people to your nice and beautiful seminar. Invite people to wherever you're going. Oh, I love it. I'm moving faster now. I'm moving faster with my promotion, but as I promote myself, I succeed differently, and I make sure that no matter what, I have that nice and beautiful promotional tag all the time. So the promotional tag of being able to do greater and greater for myself to deliver content is nice and beautiful for me to understand this business card over here. I understand Jesus Christ is saying, this is the business card. That's the business card. Now the beautiful business card of my life over here is I'm promoting myself quickly. I'm promoting myself 100% in the way that I'm learning. I'm learning something quickly and fascinating. I'm doing something fascinatingly to make sure that no matter what, I have more than enough success every single day to focus upon my life differently. So as I actually succeed, I'm focusing on making sure that I have more than enough to succeed with daily. So I'm actually always creating a hype for myself. And as I create my hype differently, I make sure that I just dwell upon something that's actually helping me. So what helps me always is different aspects of life, and I'm focusing on making sure I have more enough to succeed with daily. I'm just focusing on myself daily, guys. I'm making sure that people can see that I'm promoting myself over here. So I let it be. I invite them to my event. I make sure that no matter what, that people can see a hype about me, and people can see, hey, this guy's actually going to cars over here and he's promoting himself. What's he promoting around here? In a sense, every single day, I'm learning to look good. I'm looking good on the camera. I'm looking good on photos, I'm looking good, and I'm a superstar. I understand. I'm very quick to the notion to promote myself, man. I understand, but Jesus Christ, I understand. I'm having a walk in the park today, Jesus Christ. I understand. God can see this, man. I mean, I'm just promoting one business card on each car dashboard now. I mean, instead of 2 business cards, I promote 1 business card on everybody's dashboard. But the other one is more personally, where I can give personal business cards to people with my other business card, and that way they see straight away what I'm doing. So I focus to never scratch people's cars, making sure I'm always delivering content quicker, and as I deliver content, I make sure I'm always doing something to help myself. But that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is make sure that you're just following your heart. I mean, as you follow your heart, you succeed differently, and just keep going. I mean, the whole point is that people can see you and what you're doing, but focus on understanding that you deserve success. I mean, you deserve success every single day. To focus on your love for yourself. So make sure you're doing something to help yourself, is what I'm saying. I mean, if you're helping yourself to succeed daily and you're making sure you're very successful upon what you're doing, then just go for the car park and just understand to give and give and give. I mean, give everybody content. I mean, give everybody a nice and beautiful invitation to come and see you. So I'm understanding anyway that people want to see me because there's a big hype in the air about me, and they say, oh, I mean, look at him. I mean, look at his nice and beautiful photos. I mean, he has photos and business cards like this, and he posts one on everybody's dashboard of the car, and he's doing great. I love it. I promise you $200 per ticket to come and see me. I love it. And guess what? I promise you over hundreds of cars have seen my promotion today. I mean, that's the best way to promote yourself, Jesus Christ says. I promise you, it's more how I feel. And I'm learning quickly upon what I need to do to succeed. So as I focus upon understanding how to promote myself daily, I'm making sure I have more than enough success every single day to love my life. But I never want to knock on people's car doors while they're in the car. I never want to do that. So if I see them in the car somewhere, I'm making sure that I never skip the process, but I go promote myself to cars that are closer to me. And that's it. I just go very quickly to the cars that are closer to me, so I never have to walk as far. And that way, I'll go to closer ways of success straight away, guys. I mean, in a sense, the whole point is deliver content quickly. And if people never ask you about what you're doing, then they never deserve you. And then they never deserve what you're offering. So the whole point is just deliver quickly upon what's happening and be able to just pronounce your business cards quickly to people. I mean, in a sense, what you want out of life is to be successful, and then just do a quick video as well to show people what you're doing as well. So making sure always that you're delivering content is very important. So I'll just go and make a video over here and say hello guys, I'm just here at the nice and beautiful Officeworks of Liverpool, Australia, and as you can see, cars right here. And guess what I'm doing? I mean, you can see nice and beautiful promotions right here. I mean, you guys can see my promotions on every single car over here. I'm making sure that no matter what, you understand straight away, guys, that I'm promoting my business cards over here. So each and every car gets one of my business cards, so you can understand straight away that as I grow myself, guys, I'm making sure you guys understand my business cards. I go on all these cars over here. I have all these cars. I mean, how many promotions do you want, man? I'll go give thousands and thousands of business cards like this, and I become famous overnight. Alright, now that's the whole point, yeah? So I just showed people in my actual video about what I'm doing. So the whole point is make sure you're doing videos of yourself, actually recording yourself promoting your business cards, because that way you're learning very quickly upon what you need. So if you want to understand the best way to promote yourself is business cards on people's dashboards of their cars. And I'm putting on the front dashboard screen of where they drive. So when you drive a car, I mean, you can see the front glass. I'll put it on your front glass somewhere. I'll put on the front glass of every single car out there, and then make sure always you understand straight away that people recognize me right away and what I'm doing, and they can see my success and why I promote myself. And as I promote myself, I succeed very quickly. So I'm not saying that no matter what, that today's a successful day. I'm using my biological dad's car. So you can always backtrack this, and Jesus Christ can show my biological dad how he was helping me in terms of his biological, in terms of his car was helping me like this. And that way I'm understanding anyway that I never need his car to do this. I mean, you understand, but because he has a car to deliver this kind of message, that I understand that I'm using his car to go and do greater like this. So my biological dad can always watch exactly all my moments of my life and understand no matter what they're just going quickly, just deliver all this content very quickly. And that way I'm understanding that no matter what, I have more enough always to deliver. And as I deliver, I make a little video here and there about all my promotional tags and what I'm doing. And then people straight away understand, hey, Danny Milivojevic, man, I mean, this guy over here is somebody. And do I have a national flag or anything on my business cards? Russia, nope. Russia, there's no Serbian flag on my business card or Australian flag on my business card. I mean, understand? Because there are people who are racist and some people dislike Australia even though they live in Australia. I mean, in a sense, so I just promote my face because my face is something that is new. I mean, they've never seen my face before. I realize my face is new and productive and it's something new for everybody to see. So that way I'm focusing on delivering content quickly. And as I deliver quick content for my life, I make sure that no matter what, I'm learning how the art of persuasion goes and what I need to do to succeed differently. And that's the whole point, yeah. So I promote myself anywhere around town for as much as possible because the odds are that as I promote myself at events nearby, that people coming to my events regardless. I mean, in a sense, as I go and do something that's really, really helpful for myself to succeed, I'm making sure that, yes, I mean, I allow people to see me, I allow people to understand what I'm doing. I mean, in a sense, the whole point is I'm focusing on making sure I'm delivering. I mean, as I deliver content, I make sure always to just make sure that you guys never give content to other people who never ask you. So if they never ask you something, then just make sure you're never giving to them because they look at you putting business cards on people's cars, but they're never asking for you to give them. I mean, understand? If they see you, if you see me putting my business cards on people's cars and you never ask me for my business card, I'll never give it to you. I mean, if you're appearing to, let's say, go into your car and I see you, I never go to your car to put my business card in your car because you can see me already. I mean, you never deserve it unless you ask me. I mean, so if you ask me and say, what are you doing, man? Then I'll give you my business card. But since you see me and you never fucking care about even asking me for my business card, I don't want to even fucking give you one. I mean, that's why I'm understanding that those people who are never in their cars, they're the ones I promote to because they're unavailable to even ask me. So their cars are asking for me. So if you see me and you never ask me for my business card, I'll never give it to you. That's it, yeah? You never deserve it then. If you never ask for my information, then you never deserve it. I mean, in a sense of what I deserve is what I give. And you must understand that what I sow today in terms of promotion is what I reap in promotion, and that's it. I make sure always that I'm becoming more successful every single day, and by the day I'm learning quickly upon just becoming more. I'm learning how to just promote my name very quickly. So what I do is I place my name everywhere. And as I promote my name and as I see other people who never ask me face to face about what I'm doing and they're around me and I see them, if they never ask me, then I never go and put it on their cards because they've seen me. I mean, they've seen me already. So if you see me somewhere, you never ask me for anything, then I'll never give you anything. I'll just give you my image. I mean, because what you give me is what I give you. I mean, but I give you more. I give you more regardless. I'm always giving you guys. But if you never ask me personally in real life to give you something, then I'll never give it to you. I mean, you must understand that if somebody never asks me to have sex with them, then I'll never give them sex in life. I mean, you have to ask me, yeah? I mean, if you never ask me to go to a restaurant with you, and if you never ask me, let's say, to be with you or to marry you, then I'll never marry you and I'll never be with you. I won't. I mean, because why? Because you never deserve it. I mean, you never did ask me. Or else that's how it is, yeah? So, no matter what, if you chase somebody, then you deserve them. I mean, you deserve who you chase. Otherwise, I mean, you must understand, if you chase a woman or a man so much, then you deserve those people, and that's it. Or else if you chase them so much and then you never chase them again, then you never deserve them in the first place. I mean, if you chase somebody, then you chase them all the way. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure, did Jesus Christ chase you all the way? I'm sure all the way. I'm sure Jesus Christ chases you all the way because he deserves you. I mean, in a sense, what you do is promote yourself quickly and make sure that you understand that all these cars can see Danny Milivojevic now because I'm understanding quickly how to promote myself. And as I promote myself, people are coming to my event because I understand that anyway. They can afford Officeworks. I mean, they can afford to give $30 to Officeworks. I mean, come and give me $200. I mean, that's how it is, yeah? So what you need to do daily is you need to focus upon understanding to be more successful with yourself always. But as you become more successful in life, you're making sure that no matter what that you're learning very quickly, that I love I always. I'm making sure that no matter what that I'm doing a great job for myself daily. And as I do a great job for myself, I understand Busby over there has cars over there as well. So I promote myself over there too. Make sure I can go into these people's warehousing jobs over here and I can go and promote myself there on their cars as well. I'm making sure anywhere in terms of life, where there's a car, I'm going to promote myself on that car. I mean, I promote myself anywhere. I trespass to promote myself. I mean, understand? I trespass to give you my business card. I mean, understand? I mean, if your sign saying in terms of your house is saying trespassing and no trespassing allowed, I just go and trespass on your property to give you my business card. I love that. I don't care about your sign. I care about giving you my promotion, man. I mean, my promotion is something over here. But every single day I understand that no matter what, that I'm always allowing myself to do everything. Making sure you understand straight away that as I grow, I reap benefits to succeed differently, and that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is just focus on delivering content. And as you deliver content, you're learning something quickly, yeah? I mean, you're making sure that no matter what you do daily, that you're focusing on something that's helping you move forward. So that's the whole point, yeah? So make sure you understand that those people who deserve my business card, who see me, I mean, they have to ask for it to deserve it. Because that's information. I realize if you ask for my business card, then you're asking for some information, yeah? Whereas all that you can ask for today is for some information today. But I'm understanding that no matter what day, it's more ask and you shall receive. I mean, if they say no to the information, whereas you always get what you deserve. I mean, you guys get what you deserve. Whereas if you want somebody so bad, but they say no to you 500 times, then go ask somebody else. I mean, go ask somebody else right away, and they accept you, and then guess what? Whereas you deserve better, and that's it. Whereas you deserve somebody who says yes. I mean, you deserve somebody who says yes to you daily. So that way you're focusing on helping yourself to succeed is what I mean. So just deliver content is what I'm saying. So as you deliver content, you go and promote yourself to people and just let's go. I mean, get yourself out of the area so people never see you. I mean, in a sense of what I do is I focus on understanding every single day that if you demand to give somebody something in a way and they see you doing it, I mean, guess what? I mean, they accept you right away. I mean, in a sense, so the whole thing is just understand it's a kind gesture, yeah? I mean, it's a kind gesture to be able to go and deliver something that is yours in a way that you're learning quickly upon what you need to do. So focus upon understanding straight away, upon understanding how you need to grow yourself differently. So I see success today, and successful intent is what I do. So making sure, anyway, that as I promote myself, I have new business cards, I have new content to promote, and I'll show people today my video as well. I'll show people my video today. I'll make sure get out of the area over here. I want people to understand that I've been promoting myself to, let's say, I already gave, let's say, over 300 business cards to these cars today. And that way I'm understanding anyway that they can come see me because I'm doing successful intent.